Hi, my name is Kayla and I'm from Khadijah to Junior High School. Now I'm gonna tell you the story about the legend of Red Moon by Asmaa Emara. Tonight, Jimmy is excited to be visiting his grandfather's village. Everything here is beautiful. And tonight there is a lunar eclipse. Oh, that's amazing. Jimmy loves seeing the unusual red moon. Can you imagine how beautiful is it? Jimmy decided to make a painting of the moon over the village, but he suddenly interrupted by a shot from a group of villagers who have gathered outside. Jimmy runs to ask his grandfather what is happening. The villagers are worried about the moon. Whenever the moon changes like this, we believe a is attacking it. Only our shot and noise will chase it away. Since I'm the mayor, I must tell everyone when to begin. Jimmy is surprised. Grandpa, do you really believe that old tale? This has been our tradition for a very long time. Grandpa says, you are too young to understand. But Jimmy does not give up. Grandpa, this is just an old legend. The moon is changing color because of a lunar eclipse. If we wait a few minutes, the moon will return to its normal color on its own. No, Jimmy, only our ritual will stop the moon from suffering. I can't believe this, Jimmy shouted. What if I could prove to you that baking pot and pans does nothing to the moon? I will wait for you, Grandpa says, but the villagers are impatient. Just give me a few minutes. I think I saw science book upstairs. Jimmy searched frantically for a book that will explain the lunar eclipse, but he cannot find anything. Jimmy slowly walks back down the stairs. It seems that you didn't find the book, Jimmy. Grandpa says, I have to go and give them the signal. Please, Grandpa, Jimmy said. These are tales. I studied eclipse at school. Jimmy held his grandfather's hand and said, look at the moon. As they looked out the windows, Jimmy remembered the scientific observatory on the top of the mountain. I show you, he said. Come with me to the observatory, Grandpa. Let's go. Do you still remember about the villagers? On their way to the observatory, the villagers stopped them. Where are you going? They asked. We are waiting for the signal to bang our pot and set the moon free. Please wait for us. We will back soon. At the observatory, Jimmy and his grandfather meet a scientist. Can you explain to my grandfathers what happened in a lunar eclipse? Jimmy asked. Of course. The man says, right now, the earth is exactly between the sun and the moon. It is the earth's shadow that darkens the moon. Interesting, Grandpa says. The scientists continue. A small amount of light from the sun shines to the earth's atmosphere. This turns the moon red. Look through this telescope. If you watch for a few moments, you will see that the shadow crossing over the moon. I see, Grandpa says. There are no wolves up there after all. It is quite something to see how it happens naturally. Do you finally believe me? Jimmy showed. Jimmy and his grandfather return to the village and find that everyone is waiting anxiously for them. My friends, Grandpa says, I have something amazing to share with you. I have learned tonight about why the moon is turned red. It is called a lunar eclipse, and it's normal, natural phenomenon. We do not need to bang the pot. One of the men stepped forward. If you don't bang on the pot, I will do instead. We must save the moon. An old woman speak up as well. We all know that wolf is killing the moon and he won't go away until we scare him. This always worked before. I want to bang on my pots too, a small child showed. Grandpa feels discouraged that his news has not changed the mind of the villager. But Jimmy has an idea. He whispered quietly to Grandpa. Then Jimmy turns to the crowd. Listen, everyone. On our way down the mountain, we met a man who heard the wolf is howling not far from here. If we bang on our pots now, it will know where we are and attack us instead of the moon. Everyone is terribly frightened of the wolf. That's a great idea, Jimmy. They all drop their pens and runs back to their homes. A few minutes later, Jimmy notices that the moon's color has returned to normal. Look, Grandpa, the red color is gone, and we did not bang one pot. It isn't long before the villager noticed too. They are surprised but happy to see that the mayor and his grandson were right. The next time they're in an eclipse, they will be able to celebrate the moon and this amazing natural phenomenon. The end. Thank you in advance. I hope I see you again and see you. Goodbye.